When an AI only drafts, a person still decides what happens next. That changes when a workflow can send, change, publish, purchase, or move information. At that point, ask, what authority have you given it, and can you stop it? Before you give an AI agent access, build 5 controls that keep you in charge. Decide what a system can touch, what it can do, and who remains accountable. In July, OpenAI and Hugging Face published security incident disclosures. OpenAI describes an internal evaluation in which cyber safeguards were deliberately reduced. Hugging Face reported unauthorized access to a limited set of internal data and service credentials, followed by containment and corrective work. Those reviews are still developing, and they do not support a blanket claim about public AI tools. The durable lesson is simpler. When a system can take action, its authority needs boundaries people can see, understand, and reverse. First, define the task boundary. One workflow and one clear job. Help with marketing is not a task boundary. Prepare a draft of this week's approved update from these approved notes is. If you cannot describe the job in one sentence, simplify the assignment. Second, set the permission boundary. Give the workflow only the access required for that job. Ask, can it read information, write or change it? Send something outside your organization? Spend money or change a record? Each additional permission raises the consequence of a mistake. The goal is not to make a system powerless. It is to make its authority proportionate to its assignment. Third, name the data boundary. Specify what the workflow may read, what it may write, and what must remain outside it. A system that needs a few approved source files should not automatically inherit every folder, inbox, contact record, or customer detail. Write the permitted data sources down. That creates a practical boundary to review later. Fourth, keep a human gate at the moment of consequence. Automation can assemble, sort, flag, and prepare. A person should remain responsible for a decision that creates an external commitment, changes a critical record, or sends sensitive information. Name that person or role before the workflow begins. A human gate is a defined approval point. Fifth, build the stop and recover path before you need it. Who can pause the workflow? Where is that control? What must be reviewed after a pause? What is the correction path? If the tool is unavailable, what is the manual fallback? This requires a named owner, a visible way to pause activity, and a written next step. If you cannot stop it, you have not fully chosen to start it. Choose the automated workflow that would create the most consequence if it were wrong. Not the most impressive, but the one you would need to explain. Write down 5 answers: its job, its permissions, the data, the person who approves, and the stop and recover path. You do not need to automate everything or treat every use of AI as high risk, but when a system can act, clarity is a control. NIST's AI Risk Management Framework is voluntary guidance for managing AI-related risk. This check is a beacon operating practice. More capability does not remove responsibility. It makes clear authority, visible boundaries, and a human stop path more valuable. Before you give an AI agent access, make sure you can understand its role, approve its consequences, and pause it. Build the boundaries first.